Oggi sono qua per la nuova puntata di Next to Nomade con Varisa, che dal 2022 è la nostra social media manager. But this one is going to be in English because she's from Bangkok in Thailand, and therefore we prefer to switch to this language.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Che parla anche in italiano, però in inglese è un po' più naturale, sì.
So many people ask why, as we are architects, we have a social media manager. So how do you explain your position here?
First of all, every business must have a social media presence. No matter which industry you're in, maybe you're selling clothes, you're offering consultancy, or doing interior design like us. Social media, it's a big change, but not for now. It's been around for more than 20 years. I can say that because I'm from a MySpace generation. I've seen a lot of changes. It's changed the way we perceive, how we express, and the way we interact. And there's always business behind it, especially through algorithm. But before diving into that part, I'd like to share a quote from my friend who is a professional pianist. She's a music therapist, which really seemed far away from having a social media, being active on that. She said, nowadays, being good at what you do is not enough. You have to, if you have to grow, to strive, you have to tell people that you're good at it. So the best way to do that is through social media. So this has become a must for our work, even when we don't realize it.
Thank you very much. And let me tell you that I heard some people arguing that as architect or a business owner in general, we should be taking care of our own social media, because what they argue is that we know it at its best. And so it's difficult, in their opinion, to give it to someone else. Obviously, I don't agree with that, but would you explain your point of view on this?
Well, yes, I hear that a lot, actually. I'd like to say that for business profiles, your content should not be entirely personal. It should be professional with a personal touch. It is true that if you communicate your content, your project in a very personal way, it can be more engaging, but that comes with some risk. Photographs or videos that are taken maybe quickly or in distorted color or dimension, especially for architects and interior designers, it is a strong point of reference for your clients. So having it presented in not a professional way, in an unprofessional way, can really lower your value of your projects. And on the verbal side, what you write, you say, or how you comment on your own post or other people's posts can say a lot about you, even more than you realized it. And all these elements, they come together and build your digital footprint, which actually defines your online reputation to whoever in the world who come across your profile. So I think it's important to keep a strong direction of your social media communication. So having a social media manager is like having your digital business representative who ensures that what you communicate, anything you do online is aligned with your business values and goals.
And that's very true. And a lot of people really appreciate how our social media, especially Instagram, represent us professional, but with a personal touch. And this is really also very much thanks to you and to your work. So how would you describe it?
So your social media profile is like a person online in its world. So it has to have a complete personality. And to deliver this as a social media manager, I experienced, or I don't know, I'm still living every day. It's not just an experience of being one of the Nomade myself. Every year, Nomade Architettura gathers with our clients, our dear friends, at special events like Christmas parties, summer parties, and especially Nomade trips that we have a blast every time. And all of this is always shared on our social media. Not just a way to show what are we doing or who we are, but it's a way to engage and thank our community.
Even though your job is something that you could do 100% remotely, so really a social media manager could be far away from the office they take care of, but I really appreciate that you come here to work with us at least once or twice a week. And I think this really makes a difference because you're not only showing who we are or what we do online, but you really get a sense of how we work together. So I like to say that, like everybody else in the office, you don't work for Nomade, but you work with Nomade. So tell me what you see and how you perceive our office and our life day to day.
First of all, I love being here. Like, genuinely, I love being here. Sometimes I just wait for the day that I can come, and I woke up and I was like feeling all lively already. Anyway, I'm not exaggerating. Well, as we know, as Selena mentioned, that I work not for Nomade, but I work with Nomade. And even though I'm not here, we kind of hear from each other almost on a daily basis. And so we have this core of our communication apart from the project that we want to include and celebrate ourselves in various occasions. Even it's a birthday of one of our team or work anniversary. I think it's a small attention to detail that really say a lot about who we are. So when I come, it's not an experience. It's a way of living together.
The reason we started, thanks to a suggestion of Varisa 1 or 2 years ago, these Next to Nomade interviews, is to really show the importance of different figures we work with in our office. So what I think is really important to understand and to underline is the job that is done from her. Also what is not perceived behind the scenes. So each month, she sent me a presentation, very detailed presentation, with the schedule of every post, every story, every sentence, so every copy she writes for everything, which is amazing for me because really quickly I can get through it, I can understand what the people will look at. What I really appreciate is that there is also room for spontaneity. So each month you will see some posts or stories that are programmed, but there is still something that comes fresh from the job site or some interviews or maybe magazines we see. So I really love it. So I could really feel the difference and the improvement after you join Nomade. Before and after social media manager. Before social media manager, I was the one who was posting every now and then something or saying something, but I'm the first one who says that everybody is good at doing his or her own job. So I'm not a social media manager, and I could feel that there was a need for someone who could really be, first of all, constant, and second of all, could really analyze and transmit it. Yes, of course, in a professional and also personal way, but in a proper way, because it's a job. So I'm not a social media manager, let me say, I'm an architect. I can work with Varisa, with you, of course, to see what we can post, how we want to promote whatever we do. But then I have to give it to you as a job. And I really appreciate what you've done so far because I can really see the difference.
Thank you. I'm very happy. Not just happy, what I think, I'm keeping it really casual, that I want to keep it real. I breathe the atmosphere. I know all our team, and I think if you interpret this kind of feelings in a professional way, I don't want to repeat professional too many times, but you create the right way to represent it, the right balance, and that gives a personal, a unique touch to your business. What were your expectations of Nomade's social media, and have they been met? Or
They've been met, and more than that. My expectation, honestly, still now, I'm not aiming to get clients, let's see, through social media. Of course, if they come through it, I'm more than happy. But the point was, it's always been for me, and it's still now, to show what we do. And as you know, it's very important for me to show what is behind. So how we work, how we live together. I love to present the girls, the women that work with Nomade. So we have their interviews. They're always shown whenever we shoot a video showing the project, because it's very, very important for me to show, other than me, but whoever really makes the studio Nomade as it is and as it's known. So yes, they've been met as you were requesting. So whatever was my dream, whatever was my aim to show on the social media manager has been met. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Ti voglio bene, vi voglio bene, tutto lo studio.